So, tonight it's just kind of a basic video, I guess. I don't really have anything new. Well, I have one new trigger that I haven't done yet. It's like I'll actually just go and show you real quick. It's just like a jar with some water, because I've seen like a lot of videos with stuff like this, just like jars with some water, and it's when I first heard it, it sounded really, really good. It's like one of my top favorites. Like I think it's like it's like that sound right there, that right there, uh, has always been one of my favorites. So I'm gonna try and do it for you. I'm not sure how good it would sound with this mic, because every time I've seen it done, it's been like with like a fancy microphone or like no microphone at all. So I'm not sure how good it will sound with this. So hopefully it sounds pretty decent. Um, and if you're wondering what jar this is from, it's from a pickle jar. This is a pickle jar that has been sitting around for a while, and it's already pretty clean. So I just filled it up with some water, and yeah, jar sounds. And then as for everything else, it's same stuff that I've done before. Anyway, sit back, relax, close your eyes, go to sleep, or just watch. Do whatever makes you feel most comfortable and relaxed, because that is what we are here for. So, anyway, I will start with this. The lid on its own makes pretty good sounds, so that's cool. This kind of reminds me of like a heartbeat sound. Might be a little bit loud though. I think it just depends on like where I press in at. Like if I do it in the dead middle of it, in the dead center of it, it's a little loud. It's like louder, and then when I do it around, actually no, that's even louder. So I don't really know. I'm sorry, there's no fancy effects like my other bottles and stuff that I've shown. This is just normal water, but I mean that it can kind of look cool too, with that little magnifying distortion thing that water does. Like, anyway. I really hope that sounds good on this mic. I really hope that sounds good, because that's like the main thing I wanted to do with this video, is see how this sounded. It kind of reminds me of like a lower pitch So I recorded a short video before without using this mic, like just like the phone, and things sounded like really, everything sounded the same, actually. Like whether I was just tapping on something light or on something heavy or clicking something, it all sounded the same. Like it all sounded just like thumping noises. Um, but with this mic, everything like has its own sound and sounds right. So I'm hoping it's the same with this and not like an opposite situation where it sounds weird with this mic and it would sound best without it. I mean, I highly doubt that's the case, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so that was that new trigger. So let me know that you liked it because hopefully it sounded really good. And not just the water part. Also let me know how you like the jar sound and the lid sound. So anyway, I also brought back two wands, one of which is a new one that I have not shown you before because I got it recently. Here, okay, really close. So it has like these little mark engravings there. Here's the very tip of it. It has like start using this more, honestly. It sounds really good, and I've only used it like 2 other times before this, I think. Like once in my very first video, and then I forget which other video I used it, but I mean, it has like each side makes its own unique sound, except for this one because there's nothing there. But like, okay, so there's the light switch side, joystick side, um, gear side. There's like little gears in there, and then like a little ball, and then the button side, which is my personal favorite side. But oh yeah, and then this little thing, um, rotation circle side. But yeah, this is the light switch side. This is the joystick side. You know, both previous times I used this, I didn't think the joystick side sounded very good, or what I mean, like, I didn't think it could be heard very well. But a couple of the comments that I read said that it sounded really good and that I should do it more than how often I did do it. So it does sound good. It's just feels kind of, or sounds kind of quiet on my end. It's probably like plenty loud enough if it's this close to the mic, I bet. And then this is I'm not gonna do the little rotation side because there's like no sound there at all. I mean, there's like a little bit. It's basically just the joystick side, but even quieter. So, as far as what it sounds like goes, that's all it sounds like to me. And then the button side, my favorite side. These two don't make any sounds. They're just like squishy things. But these three make some clicking sounds. And then this side, the gears. The ball doesn't really sound like anything, but there's a little bit of sound with the gears, like a very little bit though. It's not that good though. So I think the best is the light switch side, the joystick, and then the buttons. Yeah. So next, I brought back the trusty notebook again. But this time we're gonna do something a little different. So I am gonna draw and have that Sharpie sound and stuff, but this time I am going to close my eyes. So if you're going to sleep and you have your eyes closed, I'm going to do the same, except minus the sleeping part. At least I hope, because I There's no way. There's no way. I have it right. Okay, I think I'm done. So, I haven't looked at it yet. I'm still not looking at it. I'll tell you what I envisioned first. Okay, I still haven't seen it, but just for reference, I think I drew, or I tried to draw, just a really big stick person with like some squiggly hair holding a sign that says hi with like big eyes and like um jagged teeth. Okay. Um I'm gonna look first and so yeah, okay. I'm just gonna look first. Ready? Okay. Am I ready? I'm not ready. But I have to look. Um Sorry, I'm trying not to be too loud with my laughing, but this it's I was right when I said things weren't connecting. Okay. Um, so okay, sorry. I am trying my best to hold it together right now. I know you really want to see it. Ow. This is tough. This is rough. Okay, this is rough. So I will just show you. Okay. I can't even look at it. I can't even look at it. Okay. I will say this. Do you remember what I said? Hopefully it doesn't look like a deformed monster creature thing. It it does. It 100%. It, it does. Okay. It really does. Ready? Because I don't know if you are. Alright. 3, 2, 1. There. That is my creature feature. Alright, so I will point out the details that I envisioned when I was drawing it. Okay, so here's the legs, and here's the body, and here's the arms. Those are like the only things that did slightly line up properly, except this leg got severed, and so did this arm. Here's the head. The head's all the way over here. The head's not doing so good. Here's the face. That mess right there is the face. Here's the giant eyes. These are like the pupils, I guess, except in like line form. And then they're supposed to be inside the circles, but they're both not. Then this is the worst part. This is the mouth. This is the smile with the jagged teeth. That is horrific to look at. And then here's the squig. This is the squiggly hair. We got 2 strands on the head, and then this one. This one is doing its own thing. That is not even part of everything else. And this is the sign that says hi. because after all, he just wants to say hi, right? So, moving on. Just put that out of your brain. You can remember Buster, but if you're about to go to sleep, just forget everything that just happened because I do not want you dreaming about Freakazoid. You can dream about Buster saying hi. You can dream about Freakazoid saying hi. Just don't picture Freakazoid when you think about him. If you can. I don't know. That thing's sounds, because it's always been one of my favorites. I'd say my top favorite triggers, like, because as you all know, I've said it a couple times, my favorite trigger is water sounds and liquid sounds, particularly spraying, like spray bottle sounds is my favorite. So I guess this kind of falls in the liquid category. So I guess I kind of just like all liquid related sounds. But anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you all rest well and sleep good and are at least more relaxed and enjoyed the video. So, or I hope you all have enjoyed the video. Um, Sorry if I've said anything that doesn't make sense. I'm kind of half asleep already. So, anyway, like I said, thank you all for watching, and also thank you all so much for the continuous support. It means the world to me, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this ASMR channel, and I'm gonna keep it up. So yeah, and as usual,